Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the meme show. It's time to lose brain cells with your favorite neighborhood tall traveling client. This is a show where my team feeds me random clips to look at, and we try to lose brain cells together. So let's take a look. I was just sent a video by a Jewish man who was harassed by a pro-Pal in Bury. He interrogated him if he was a Zionist or for Palestine, and when the Jewish man refused to answer, he got aggressive and said it was a problem.
Off up.
That's good. It doesn't make a difference to you.
Yeah, do we, no. Do you do Palestine? Yeah. No.
What difference does it make to you?
Well, in UK, bro. No problem. Oh, no, you're fighting. No fight. No problem. There's no problem.
No problem. Right.
Here's problem. Okay,
And you know what? I've been boxing for the last couple months. I've been learning a little bit of self-defense. I'm not saying by any means I'm even capable of defending myself really yet. I'm very much in the beginning process. It's something that's going to take years to get there, but I'm taking the active first steps. Jews like this who are on screen right now are part of the problem. They're part of the problem. Because these Islamists in the UK, they know they can come and pick on you and there's zero repercussions. So if you don't learn at least self-defense, at the very least, and then if not how to fight back, no one's coming to save you. That's a problem. Hashem's not coming to save you in that perspective. God is not coming to save you. It's horrible that you guys have to deal with this, but khalas, I'm not saying it's horrible anymore. I'm not making you, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. You're a Jew. You're part of Hashem's army. Start learning how to fight. Khalas. That's it. No one's coming to save us. This Muslim woman claims that higher prices for chicken compared to pork in America is Islamophobic.
You know what is Islamophobic? Do you know what is Islamophobic? These grocery stores. Because why is it the chicken and the turkey, like frozen foods, are more expensive than the pork frozen foods? Like, that's Islamophobic, bro. And it's like the price for the bulk pork is the price for the small single serve chicken, whatever, turkey. That is Islamophobic.
Yeah, it's Islamophobic. We cheat. Go ask her what the price of a kosher chicken and kosher turkey is. You have at least the benefit. They didn't have to buy halal only. You can buy anything, which I don't really understand the rules of halal, really. You can sometimes choose to buy halal and sometimes not. But go check the prices of kosher meat in America. That's really Islamophobic. That's anti-Semitic. A British woman said she would feel much safer stranded on an island with a group of Muslim men than she would with right-wing British men.
If someone said to me that I had to spend a week on an island, but I had the choice of two...
By the way, it says retard finder. I love it.
...two islands. One of those islands would be filled with British, white, patriotic men. And one of those islands would be filled with Muslim men. I can 100% say that I would feel safe and secure on the island with Muslim men. If someone said to me that I had to spend...
I get many emails. I get many messages from you guys saying, stop using the word retard, stop using the word autistic. You're being derogatory to all. It's not okay. What do you want me to call this? What do you want me to call this? No, genuinely, real quick, without being an asshole. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. And you guys know I'm not a piece of shit. That's not what I'm trying. I'm not trying to be a piece of shit for the sake of being a piece of shit. Aval ma. What do you call this, damn it? What am I supposed to say? What do you call this bitch? What do you call her? Huh? Answer me. Be serious with me right now. Be tachles. What do you call her? What do you call her? Normal? She's not normal. Normal? She's not normal. She's not okay in the head. She's lost it. And here we go. Everyone's favorite culprits, the South Asian Muslims again. God help me from ever having to travel to this region ever again. I never, ever want to go to Pakistan or Bangladesh. And I am a world traveler. Almost 80 countries under my belt. Almost 80. I don't want to go to these countries. I never. This is what happens when a female tourist dares to visit the Faisal Mosque in Pakistan. In Islamabad. For fuck's sake, bro. What is wrong with them? And you know they're groping her. You know it for a fact. You know for a fact. Look at her face. She's not happy. You know they're just going around groping, doing the little fucked up things. All right, let's take a look at this clip from PragerU.
I was working for 60 Minutes with CBS. We went to Egypt right as Hosni Mubarak's regime was collapsing. You know, it was really a wild party atmosphere. You can imagine, right? Decades of rule by a regime, and it's coming apart at the seams. People were jubilant on the streets. They felt that this was the people's revolution. At one point, my cameraman's light goes off, and he goes down to change the battery on the camera, and that's when our translator, young Egyptian guy, he was great. He turned to me and he was white, and he was like, "We gotta go." And one of the most important things you learn is to listen to the local people, because they know more than you do. And he had heard them say things in Arabic that we didn't understand, which was what they wanted to do to me. So he was panicked, and we took off running. I was with security, Ray Jackson, and I was holding onto Ray's shirt, and he kept saying to me, "Lara, just hold on, do not let go, and stay on your feet, because if you go down, you're gonna die. Do not go down, you're gonna die." It was a mob of about 200 men, Ray wrote in his witness statement. And so I was fighting to stay on my feet, but almost immediately I was being groped, and, you know, I could feel hands between my legs, and I was pushing them away, and they were tearing at my clothes and tearing at my hair, tearing at my body. They tried to tear my breasts from my body and raping me over and over. Sticks, flagpoles, whatever they could, whatever they had. I really was struggling to breathe. And then I went down, and I couldn't get up anymore. I'd been fighting for my dignity. I'd been fighting the sexual violence, and I had to fight to breathe. And I thought about my children. Lola was 10 months old, and Joe was 1. And I wanted to live. I was dragged into a section of the square. I fell into the arms of an Egyptian woman. This woman held me, and then they started pouring water on me. People were throwing items of clothing, because of course, I'm stripped naked. I think it was Ray who made the army come for me. They beat the mob back with batons. They had to beat their way through. That's how wild it was. So people said I was brave, but I don't think I was brave. I just knew it wasn't going to be my dirty little secret. I wasn't going to carry that in shame all my life. It didn't belong to me. The shame belongs to them. So I made that decision.
Well, the problem is, and this is a horrible, horrible story from Lara Logan, absolutely terrible about what she endured there. The problem is they don't carry that shame. They don't carry that shame at all. Those people are not ashamed. They're probably in a lot of ways proud of what they did. Because first of all, Egypt is just a fucking backwards country. That's besides the point. Besides the point that Egypt is a backwards country, they don't carry shame for those kinds of things. They're proud. They're proud of the fucked up things that they do in Egypt. This lady's rolling through the store looking like a walking black curtain with eyelashes, bragging about how all the stairs make her feel like that girl.
I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm out in public and like I'm all niqabbed up, all black covered, and people be staring and looking at me, it just makes me feel like I'm that girl. Like, it just makes me feel like, yeah, like you see it, you see the materials, hold up. Like, you see the materials, this is serving, and you don't even...
Look at this. She's out in public, head to toe, blacked out, eyes only, and she's talking about how all the stairs make her feel like that girl. You know what I see? I see a woman completely covered up in the middle of an American store bragging that the material is serving, while white folks are just trying to mind their own business. Ma'am, if you want people to stop staring, maybe don't walk around looking like a shadow with eyelashes. That ain't confidence. This is demanding everyone else pretend it's normal while you hide your whole face. We got women out here free as birds, and some still choose to wear a walking tent. Different cultures, sure, but don't act surprised when people notice. That's all I'm saying.
Also, I don't know. The commentary from the guy is a little retarded because I don't think you understand. She wants the people to be looking, but the funny thing is that's literally defeating the whole purpose. That's the opposite of what the niqab is supposed to do. The niqab is supposed to be there for you to be ignored, so that nobody pays attention to you, nobody objectifies you. What are you happy about? Why are you happy that people are looking at you? That is the opposite. But there you go. That was the goal of the meme show. We lost our brain cells for today. See you guys next one. Goodbye, class.